Hey Reynolda Church, Pastor Chris here. I hope you are as excited as I am about the Christmas season, celebrations and traditions and time with family and friends. I also want to take an opportunity to say thank you to you. Thank you for all of the ways in which your generosity has made a way for the gospel to go forward throughout the world. Not only in the cities where we have campuses, but throughout the nation and around the globe. Your generosity is doing important work to let others know about the love of Jesus. And so as we begin to turn our attention towards end of year giving and asking you to think about ways you can stretch in your generosity to help the gospel go forward, I want to take just a moment to share some of the ways that new connections were made this year, new opportunities for people to know and love Jesus, new opportunities for people to grow up in their faith. I'm excited for you to hear from a few of our staff members who've done amazing work this year, and your generosity has made that work possible. I think you'll be encouraged.
Reynolda Kids has flourished in 2022. Across our 4 campuses, an average of 150 kids hear the gospel each and every Sunday. Our mission is to provide you with resources and your kids with environments where they grow up to trust Jesus, love the Bible, and know their part in His story. Our team, which is made up mostly of volunteers, interacts with your kids and grandkids through gospel-based discussion, crafts, and games. This past summer, we hosted almost 300 unique kids at our 4 vacation Bible schools, with the Kernersville campus hosting the largest one in its 8-year history. Our community events at Easter and in the late fall saw thousands of community members who heard the Easter story through a resurrection story scavenger hunt and fell in love with Jesus with something as simple as pieces of candy. We've partnered with the town of Kernersville, King, Clemens, and Winston-Salem to take Jesus outside of our walls. Babies have been blessed, young believers have been baptized, Bibles have been read, and even a little paint has been spilled. All the very best things. We want every kid to love Jesus and to love the church, and that is happening. It's a great time to be a kid at Reynolda Church, and that is made possible by your generosity. So thank you.
Well, nobody told Reynolda students we were supposed to slow down in 2022. We kicked the year off big with student baptisms and serve opportunities and parent workshops. And this spring, the students of Reynolda Church totally overflowed our D-Now Discipleship Weekend. And our lawn party fundraiser raised over $3,000 to help students afford summer trips, which were totally and completely sold out. This fall, our retreats and lock-ins were packed with students hungry for more devotion with God. And none of it would have been possible without our incredible volunteer leaders. This year, we've had leaders who've gotten married and had babies. We've had leaders being ordained and become Eagle Scouts. And of course, we couldn't thank you enough, Reynolda Church family, for being shame-free and supportive every step of the way.
Thank you so much for your generosity to Reynolda Church that allows us to provide discipleship opportunities for men and women across all 4 of our campuses. This year, so many of our folks participated in the Path to Easter as we walked through the book of Mark and prepared our hearts for the most glorious day in the Christian calendar. We walked together as women through a book study of finding your people and learned about building community in a post-pandemic world. We're preparing our hearts now for Advent. We've started so many new community groups on all 4 of our campuses, some co-ed, some just for women, some for men, that new people might enter in and grow in their walk with God. And Awakenings this year had an unbelievable year of gathering women and them experiencing the fullness of God's Spirit together. It's been an incredible year. The Lord is rooting us in Him as oaks of righteousness, and I'm so grateful for your giving that allows us to produce materials to spur this on and make it possible. Thank you.
Kids, adults, students, learning about the love of Jesus. It's important work that we're doing together, and I'm thankful that you've made that possible. As we move towards the end of the year, think about ways in which you can give away your time, the way you can give away your talent, and the ways that you can invest your treasure, your financial resources, to make sure as we move into 2023, we're in a stronger position than ever to continue to take the gospel to the world.